Hi guys, Kane Harrison here. Welcome to the Nashville Real Estate Show. We're of course at the Littman Group, Sotheby's International Realty, and we are joined by Gloria Exum. Once again, welcome Gloria.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for stopping by again. Another beautiful Tuesday in the Littman Group. You guys have of course been incredibly busy. We're going to get to a home in a moment, but I just want to touch on the fact you told me off camera that you were about to jet set around the countryside with Stephanie Kelly, the marketing director, to learn a lot more about what Sotheby's has to offer. Just touch on that.
Absolutely, and I'm really excited about that, Kane. We are part of such an incredible global company, and we have offices all over the United States and all of these beautiful countries. And so we decided that we were going to take us a road trip, and we're going to visit our Sotheby's office in Louisville, Kentucky, and then from there we're going to go to Indianapolis, and from there on into Chicago and visit 2 actual Sotheby's offices there. So just a great experience to reach out to some of the other successful Sotheby's offices to find out better ways and even more advanced ways to help market our listings and help our buyers.
Absolutely, and as we said, that Sotheby's is such an international flavour. We're actually going to have Stephanie Kelly on later on talking about a lot of the artwork that's on the walls and the fact that these guys are going to do some showcasing because, of course, Sotheby's International also does a lot of auction houses and things. So just a fantastic company to be involved in. Gloria, let's get to 246 Garden Ridge Drive, Franklin, Tennessee, and you're going to walk us through this property.
Okay, so as you can see, this house sits a little bit on a hillside overlooking the old Natchez Golf Club. Just beautiful grounds and surroundings, very spacious home site, and lots of trees to actually give it a little bit of privacy too. Looks like it's not far from the amenity center. Did you see that? So the front porch, just tons of room for rockers and swings and lots of enjoyment on the front porch. And as you walk into the foyer area, the open railing and the encased openings, lots of extensive trim and crown molding throughout.
Gloria, you don't have to sell me on Franklin, Tennessee. I mean, it must be such a sought-after position for the people from outside of Nashville coming to town. I mean, Franklin is just beautiful.
It really is. And this is a particular area of Williamson County that's extremely sought after. It's still very convenient to Nashville. And as you're walking into the great room of this area, just having that vault ceiling really gives it a little bit more of a contemporary flair on the back with all the huge windows overlooking the back and the columns. As you can see, very open kitchen area, dining area. Just a great house to enjoy with your family or your friends, or super for entertaining. Very bright and airy too. Did you notice all the natural daylight?
I love it. I love the amount of windows, as you mentioned, especially with views like that. And the trees are strategically placed so it doesn't destroy the overview of the golf course. It's beautiful.
Now in this kitchen, it looks like they really haven't spared any detail. The gas appliances and just gorgeous countertops. I think the sink in the island area is nice.
It's almost doubles as a library office area. The pool table. I love the leather work and stuff like that. I mean, and look at those windows with the outlook again. It's just beautiful across the golf course. I don't know how you could work there looking at that thinking, gee, I could be out on that golf course playing a couple of rounds.
I mean, I don't know about you, Kane, but that view off of the back of the golf course is very exclusive.
And you just don't think of Franklin having views as such. I mean, when you're driving out there, it seems to be quite flat. So this is a fantastic outlook.
Well, this is quite the suite with the fireplace and the sitting area. And again, just a lot of attention to the ceiling detail and the way that they did the tray ceiling. Very custom. Great views out of every window. It looks like a nice gas fireplace too, so you can use that year-round. Spacious master suite bath with a his and her vanity. And that looks like about a 7-foot garden whirlpool tub too, which is a little bit larger than average. All the bedrooms are big. That looks like another master suite. So the way that's designed, you have really the Jack and Jill style bathroom with the 2 bedrooms entering that. Did you see that?
I did, which is so sought after with young families especially.
Wow.
Gorgeous view. Gorgeous view.
It'd be hard to want to go in if you could sit out on that back veranda.
And they have picked a beautiful day to shoot this, but I tell you, in Franklin, rarely is there a bad day. It is gorgeous out that way.
And you know, Kane, this house also has almost 1,700 square feet, of semi-finished basement space. So, I mean...
Which is almost the entire house again, you know, usable space. Incredible.
Lots of room to expand, and already such a very spacious home. But of all the golf course properties I've actually visited lately, this one has to be the most uniquely positioned with all the windows overlooking the golf course.
It is
that
beautiful.
I've seen in a while.
And you were right, I could see all the amenities, the tennis courts and such, just right by that home. So, so close to all that stuff. What a fantastic property. Listed by Chris and also Larry Littman, as we should say. So Gloria has been good enough to walk us through this property, which is brilliant. Thanks, Gloria. Fantastic video. As mentioned, Chris and Larry's listing, so you did beautifully walking us through that. Let's talk about some of the benefits of living in a golf course community.
You know, Kane, there are over 13 golf course and country club communities in the Davidson and Williamson County area alone. And one of the things that so many people find attractive is the sense of community that they feel, being able to have playtime and enjoyment, you know, all in the same area, being able to relax, you know, on their back deck and overlook the golf course like we just saw. But some of the advantages are the restaurants and the social activities that are available right within the community, not just for the adults, but if you have children.
Yeah, for sure.
All different types of activities. And in fact, one of the new golf course communities in Williamson County just opened a day spa.
Wow.
So being able to live in a community where you can go to the day spa, you can go have dinner at the restaurant, and then stroll around your neighborhood and never really leave your community is just phenomenal.
And I know, as we said briefly off camera, that a lot of people will think having these amenities means a high price point, but these golf courses and the amenities all come in at different price points. There's houses for everyone.
Absolutely. So obviously we do have some of the most exquisite golf course communities that there are, but there's also opportunities where you can live either on or near a golf course that are a little bit more reasonably priced. And Natchez Trace is one of those great examples, the community we just highlighted. But also, communities like Forest Crossing sometimes gets overlooked, and there's several different price points under $500,000 in that one community right there in Franklin.
Beautiful. Well, of course, guys, if you want any more information on the golf course communities, or of course any other real estate in or around Nashville and Tennessee, in fact, of course, Gloria and Larry are the people to speak to, and anyone at the Littman Group, Sotheby's International Realty. We're, of course, going to have Stephanie Kelly come in and tell us about some of the events that are coming up and some of the other fantastic things that the marketing department does to keep you guys interested, I guess, with Sotheby's International Realty, the Littman Group. Gloria, we've loved having you in. We always do.
Thank you.
I know you are so busy, so thank you for taking the time. Don't forget to contact Gloria if you need any more information about anything. We've loved having you guys, so thank you so much for joining us on the Nashville Real Estate Show. Hey guys, Kane Harrison here. Welcome to the Nashville Real Estate Show. We are, of course, at the Littman Group, Sotheby's International Realty, and we are joined by Marketing Director Stephanie Kelly. Welcome again, Stephanie.
Hello.
Fantastic to have you here. We're going to go off track a little bit and talk about some of the events that the Littman Group, Sotheby's International, hold in the Littman Group complex, which is absolutely fantastic. I can see we're surrounded by this art. Tell us a little bit about why it's here, the events that you have to showcase it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, we have a visiting artist series event, and it's held every 6 months, and we feature a local artist here in Nashville. And so the purpose of it is to not only support our local artists, but incorporate the Sotheby's International Realty brand in Sotheby's Auction House.
I think it is brilliant. I mean, the fact that when we walk in here, it is such a beautiful facility to begin with. For those of you who haven't been in here, you need to come down here. I mean, it's such a welcoming place. Does not feel like a real estate office to me at all, and I think that one of the major things is because of the way that you bring the community inside, and through the artist series you do just that. Now, I know that when you have these showcases, there's some wine and there's some hors d'oeuvres and things like that, and it's not about real estate.
No, it is not. So yes, the opening reception, we have heavy hors d'oeuvres from Food and Company, and we have cocktails. We have a live band that plays, and then we also bring in the night of the reception a local jeweler. So that opening reception will have the artist, and it'll have the jeweler, the music, the wine, the food, and lots of fun.
It's perfect, like a good old-fashioned trunk show, which I'm sure that most of the guys out there with wives have been dragged along belonged to before.
Right.
So
It's
tell me,
fun.
it is so much fun. But tell me, before we get to the dates and what's happening next, tell me why you came up with this idea. I mean, what part of your marketing strategy led you down this path?
Well, because of the Sotheby's auction house and art in general, we wanted to incorporate art within our office, and we also wanted to give back to the community and support our local artists. And with that, any sales that take place, 15% or more goes to a charity of our choice, and currently it's the W.O. Smith School of Music.
I think it's awesome. And the cool thing is, which we neglected to say, is that you can walk in here any day of the week, well, when you're open, which is pretty much every day of the week, and buy the art that's on the walls.
Correct.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about the next artist. His name is Arthur Kirkby, and his art is very fun, colorful, Andy Warholish. So we're really excited about that.
And you mentioned, I mean, obviously he'd done very well for himself, but he'd been selected to do some art for the stars of Nashville and things like that.
For the show Nashville, he actually did a fabulous painting of Hayden Panettiere, and she loved it so much she wanted one painted for her home.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so it was a great story that he shared with us.
So tell us when the next one's on.
It is Thursday, August 20th from 5 to 7 p.m.
5 to 7.
And everybody is welcome.
Everybody is welcome, and I bet you that you can find it through the stuff that we will be broadcasting. We'll be mentioning it from now until then. But of course, you can jump onto the Littman Group, or of course, contact Stephanie right here at the Littman Group, Sotheby's International Realty, and she can give you all the advice you need on 1, how to buy art, 2, how to find a great trunk show and get some jewelry. Let you know who the band's going to be and who the artist is going to be.
And we always enjoy getting submittals from local artists.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we're always looking for the next local
Wow,
artist.
that is really cool. So if you guys want to submit some work perhaps for the next showcase, which will be 6 months from now, then of course contact Stephanie as well. And if you've got any other needs regarding anything to do with realty or anything to do with marketing in realty, I bet you Stephanie can answer all those questions. Stephanie, we've loved having you again on the show. We love having Stephanie drop by on the Nashville Real Estate Show, and we'll see you soon on the Nashville Real Estate Show.